Hello, Sagittarius. This is a general reading, a love reading, and a financial reading for you today. Now, this is my own interpretation, so do take that information that resonates with you as your own. And if there's any information that does not resonate with you, leave that for someone else as it will benefit them. Do stick with us, though, as there's definitely a message here for you specifically. Now you can find me on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings as well, so get in touch for those on Facebook. Now let's get right into that general reading here. I see a big hurdle coming up for you, but I see that this is going to be a very satisfying hurdle to cross, that you're going to have some great success once you do cross it, and that you're going to realize a big thing in your life from passing over that hurdle. Something great is about to come to you. Now, let's get into that love reading. Okay, Sagittarius. Let's see here. I see that you have been finding some indecision around yourself recently, and it's almost as if you've been afraid to make decisions. Basically that you've been really blinded and you've been really stuck in one specific sense, that you've really felt like there's no progress for you to have, and you really have been feeling like everything is stuck in one way, that you don't know what to make of things, you don't know where to go, you don't know what to do, and you have not been making any choices. You've been avoiding making choices. I see that you have been kind of pulling the wool over your own eyes in many ways, and this falls into your past. You have been having a lot of issues with your past recently, that you've been really thinking about everything. You've been thinking about how everything's been going, Sagittarius, and you've been really planning things one way, but you've been thinking so hard about that past, how it went, what you want in your future. And I see that you absolutely do have an idea here that you want one big thing, and that's satisfaction. You've wanted to have a future for yourself that is very satisfying for you, and that's kind of the one goal that you've been working towards. I see that you've been trying your best to gather specific information, and that you've been going for one idea, but that things have just been holding you back. That information, that process has really been keeping you from your true goals. But I see warmth in this. I see that you absolutely have an end to this troubling time, that there is very soon going to be a deep sense of warmth, and there's going to be a relationship around the corner for you, that there is going to be someone who is there for you in love, and you are going to fall for them head over heels. They're going to fall for you head over heels, and this is going to set you on a path where you are looking inward a lot, and you're realizing what it is that you're looking for and how that person meets those expectations, meets those things that you want, honestly. And I see that they will be meeting many of your expectations in many ways. And this is going to push you through to a very satisfying, very happy future for yourself. And you're going to have a great eye into your overall goal of that deep satisfaction and love. And I do see that is going to push you deeply into what you want. Now, that brings us to the end of this love reading, Sagittarius. So let's get right into that financial reading. Okay, so in terms of finances, I see that you've been hurt recently. You've had a situation very recently that really pulled you down a peg, and I do see that you've been really struggling. You've been having a lot of issues, you've been having a lot of things, a lot of people really beating you down, and you've been kind of afraid for what is to come. I do see that you have been very generous. You've been very compassionate, warm towards others, and in terms of finances, in terms of how you use your money, you've been really trying your best to be altruistic. And this has kind of led you to a sense where you don't have enough. You've been kind of falling behind on your own things, and you've grown somewhat somewhat restless, and you've been finding that you're falling behind from yourself. And I see that this, although you do have great potential, that this sense, this altruism has been holding you back slightly. That even though you do have this as a very positive trait, that it is holding you back in getting what you really desire, and it is causing you quite a bit of confusion. That you're basically going back and forth between these two ideas, that Sagittarius, honestly, you want one thing and you want a second thing. You want to be altruistic, you want to be able to succeed, but it looks like both are holding you back from the opposing option, and this is a big hurdle for you. I do see this, honestly, it comes right back to that general reading. It is a big hurdle for you, and I do see you crossing it. I do see this leading you into some deeper challenges and to some changes, but that this is going to set you on your path to your future. This is going to allow you to know what you want. You're going to end up being able to make a decision. And I see that you are going to take a risk, decide what you want to do, which one you would rather focus on. And this is going to set you onto your future. This is going to allow you to have that clarity and that choice making that you've always desired, that confidence that you've always desired. And I do see that confidence in you coming very soon. Now, that brings us to the end of this reading. I'll just reiterate that I can be found on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, and Instagram at Weekly Tarot Light. I do weekly longer videos, daily shorter videos, and I do personal readings, so get in touch for those on Facebook. I'll see you next time.